The San Antonio Spurs are going to win it all this year.
I think we're the best team in the world.
The Spurs check all boxes.
Dismantled him in the half court. Somebody needs a body bag. Play fast. Castle climbs the ladder. Physical. Rebound. Fundamental. Again and again.
You're watching NBA Countdown, presented by Lilly.
So the Spurs play the Warriors a little later tonight on ESPN. And San Antonio, they have the best record in the league since February the 1st, right? They're 25-1 in the games that Wemby has played during that run. And, Coach, we talk so much about Victor Wembanyama and his defense. But I want to take a look at his offense here. And let's keep in mind, as Coach highlights this, we're talking about a player who's 7'5".
Yeah, it's incredible. And he is the most efficient pick-and-roll big man in the NBA.
Yeah.
And what does it start with? It starts with his ability to pick and pop, stretch the floor. He's shooting almost 38% on threes in his last 14 games. Let's take a look at an example right here. You're going to see this screen. Stephon Castle's handling the ball. They're going to get into a double drag situation here. And as he comes off this, he attracts the attention, Castle does. And Wemby's ability, Malika, to create separation and rise up and shoot, that is a beautiful jump shot. Shooting it with great confidence right now. That is a threat that most 7'5" players are not able to do consistently.
Yeah, we're talking about pick and pop here. Not bad for a guy whose shot release, by the way, is that high. You mentioned the pick and roll, though. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at that and what exactly makes Wemby such a threat.
Well, the three is one thing,
right,
but his ability to roll and put pressure on the rim, second to none. Most lob dunks in the NBA since the All-Star break. And this is a great example. This is the first play of the game against Miami, and really, really cool play designed by Mitch Johnson. Over here, you can see they've cleared out the backside by getting Vassell out. And then all he's going to do, he's going to act like he's setting the screen, Malika. Then he gets on the rim. I'd love to be Stephon Castle. Throw the ball anywhere near the basket, and Wemby's able to go up and get behind Bam Adebayo for an easy two.
And that chemistry is only building. He said that he is really hoping that this is a connection that he's going to have for a long time, that Area 51, because you're seeing it grow over the course of the season. So, okay, if he's shooting 38% on threes in his last 14 games, if you're also talking about him as a lob threat, where are we going next?
Gravity, right? The favorite term in the NBA this year. All that means is his ability to draw the attention from the defense, even when he doesn't have the ball.
Yeah.
So this is a great example. This is going to be a spread pick and roll they're going to run here against the Clippers. And as you watch this play, the most important part is right there. He doesn't have the ball, but he's got three guys around him in the paint. Now, San Antonio, they lead the league in corner threes generated at over 12 per game. De'Aaron Fox has time to get his feet set, check the wind, and knock down the shot. We talk about Wemby all the time. Well, can he be the unanimous Defensive Player of the Year winner? Maybe. But he's an MVP finalist because of his ability to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
He certainly thinks so. This is what he said last week.
3 arguments. Defense is 50% of the game. That is undervalued so far in the MVP race. Second argument would be we almost swept OKC in the season and we dominated them. My third argument would be that offense impact is not just points.
All right, so there is no one rubric for the MVP. But, Brian, what do you think makes this race when you're looking at Shai and when you're looking at Victor?
Okay, so one thing about Victor that is kind of hard to measure, he's not playing
Literally,
that many.
7'5".
You're wrong today. He's not really playing that many minutes relative to what an MVP plays. He's actually averaging a hair under 30 minutes a game. We've never seen an MVP play that little. And the thing about it is he's still putting up crazy, crazy numbers. And so the question you ask yourself is, should he be docked for not playing more minutes? Like LeBron's played more minutes, he's not even eligible for the MVP. Or should you look at this and go, man, when he plays more minutes in the playoffs, which he almost certainly will, because in big games during the regular season he did, is he just going to take it up another level? And when you see him play in 35, 36 minutes, you're going to be like, man, I wish I would have given that MVP award to Wemby.
Well, the race is over for me. I finally drew a line.
You put your vote in?
Yeah, I found Mark Broussard from the NBA sent me an email 2 days ago.
You don't have an email?
Yeah, but he sent it to my wife.
Okay.
And I told her to respond, yeah. So that I'm participating. And I drew a line in the sand, and SGA is getting my vote. I mean, what he's done this year, joining the Michael Jeffrey Jordan again, 4 consecutive seasons of averaging 30, shooting over 50% from the field, breaking Wilt Chamberlain consecutive 20-point game record.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he's been doing it without his Robin and Jalen Williams.
And if the standings change, you won't regret that.
That's the thing. The standards are not going to change. They're going to finish with the best record in the league. He's not going to let his foot off the gas. And what told me that is when he played that back-to-back the other night and played against Detroit, and the way he closed that game out in that fourth quarter and overtime with that 40-piece wing dinner, all drumsticks.
And that's why he would get my vote, too. Now, I don't have one. That's a good thing. But the one thing you didn't mention is, to me, Wendy, he's proven himself to be the best clutch player in the NBA. He's got 5 game-tying or go-ahead field goal attempts, makes in the last 30 seconds. And he's got a chance to be the first guard ever to average 30 points per game and shoot 55% from the field.
Right.
You talk about consistency, 20 points every single night against a defense that is trying to game plan for you.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Wemby, Nikola Jokic, everybody else, but I think SGA is incredible in his ability to impact the game in all shapes and forms.
It feels like the discussion was opened again when Shai went down with an injury, but he hasn't missed a beat since he came back, right? And we've been framing this as a 2-man race between Victor Wembanyama and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's largely because of the odds, but there are other worthy candidates that deserve a closer look here. So let's get out and run. It's brought to you by Samsung Galaxy. These are the MVP candidates that maybe should get a little bit more of a closer look. So let's start with Jaylen Brown, because he's carried the Celtics all season, Perk. What has he proven this year, especially without Tatum, that could earn him votes?
Well, I mean, he's answered a lot of questions. The biggest question he answered, can he be a guy that's a #1 option to lead a team by himself? And he proved that. Got this team, the Celtics, #2 in the Eastern Conference, and got Jason Tatum back. Now they're the favorite to come out of the Eastern Conference. There's nothing else for him to prove. Finals MVP, Conference Finals MVP, NBA champion, now this.
And then there's Luka Doncic, who's had one of the best individual months of all time. He led the entire league in points and steals in March. So, Brian, how can he kind of crack his way into this conversation?
First off, there's no doubt in my mind that his better conditioning is contributing to how well he played here in March, that he is not as worn down as he's been in the past, that he's getting stronger as these games go on. We saw it throughout this entire month. And look, the Lakers have a dominant offense. Their defense has improved, but their chances of going far is based around number 77 and what he's been able to do with that ball.
And how about Nikola Jokic, who's on pace to be the first player in NBA history to lead the league in both assists and rebounds per game, Coach? You called him Superman a year ago. What needs to happen to call him MVP again?
Well, I'd say what? Voter fatigue is real. Because Nikola Jokic and the disrespect that I feel he gets is out of control. On pace to be the first player ever to lead the league in assists per game and rebounds per game, averaging a triple-double for the 2nd consecutive year. Nikola Jokic, all things are possible with him come postseason.
Yeah, certainly when you watch him play, it feels like that. Hey, next week, our Wednesday double